let's have a look at your charts, Mr. Peppard. Yes, looking better than yesterday.
Oh, thank you, Doctor.
Now, you might feel a small prick.
Wouldn't be the first.
Brace yourself. I'm going to give you one in the posterior.
I should be so lucky. Is this your first time? Hope you know where you're sticking that thing.
Don't worry, it isn't hard.
Speak for yourself.
Shall I get my cock out? What?
Dr. Asquith, go and help Nurse Sidebottom.
No!
Can I get you tea or coffee, darling?
Has a lovely pair of jugs.
Oh, cheeky. Just keep your hands off them, they're hot.
Tell me something I don't know.
Do you want to rub them on my cock?
Asquith! Come with me. What on earth is wrong with you, Dr. Asquith? This is supposed to be a bawdy 1970s hospital. Please stick to using innuendo.
I'm sorry, sir, but to be honest, I've never really understood the difference between double entendres and the stuff I say.
Let me try to explain. If I say, would you like to grasp my rod, that's innuendo. Would you like to wank off my cock? That's not. You see what I mean?
Not really.
Well, maybe you're not cut out to be a doctor in a bawdy 1970s hospital.
All right. Perhaps it's for the best if I leave.
I think you're right. Now, there's no need to make a scene. Just leave discreetly. I think it's best if you use the rear entrance and go up the back passage.
Mrs.?
Too late.
Alloweth Branbowie San Bennyworth, and hello to our viewers in England. I hope you've had a safe week, Chlablan Man Method Whack Method, with the wonderful art of padlock folding or padlockigami. Padlockigami, Man Bennyworth, is a hobby Branbowie any man can pick up. All you need, Man Waddle Method Chlaban Whack Bell from our store or Smith. Alloweth Bunny Branbowie show you first, San Bennyworth, the Swan. Alloweth Method Padlockigami acquaintance with your parts. Matthew Clan Benny, the Swan, Ethelfan. Manwathi Clanwello, keeping your hands well clear Banweni Haffy. Brambowie Method, the Chuff. Alloweth Macmawi Wethel, the Splint. And then you're ready to get holding, Manwaddle Brambowie Bennyworth. And there is a Sunny Bethworth, the Swan. Earthy. Gaffy Gummy Man Waffle, feeding away on all sorts of Bunny Beppy. Clab Bunny Beppy San Bennyworth to join the others. Bethwelly Fanny, Jam. See, there's his cousins. Alloweth Man Maddle, peeking round the front. Athy Ben Marwaddle, the Swan, leaving them all getting on together there. Athy Ben Marwaddle, padlockigami, padlock folding. So, I hope to see you then. Goodbye.
Tomorrow night on Sky Sports 4, it's the clash of the South Coast as the irresistible force of Portsmouth meet the immovable object of Southampton in a clash that's going to go down in history as one of the many football matches that are happening this weekend. Meanwhile, there are old scores to be settled at the Dell. Scores like 1-0 and 2-2 that have happened in previous years. Who will win this time between Sunderland and Blackburn? Then on Sunday, live, the battle for the North West as Shrewsbury meet Macclesfield in a match already being described as on this Sunday. Coming up midweek, the Giants of Charlton play host to the Titans of Ipswich, making them both seem normal-sized. Then Tottenham play Bolton for the second time this season to see who'll win that. All Also, Manchester United return to Aston Villa for a game of football to determine the victors for this year at least, and indeed at most. Looking ahead to March, every football team will be playing football several times and in various combinations. And you can catch all of that football here, where we'll be showing all the football all the time. Catch all of the constantly happening football here. It's all here and it's all football always. It is impossible to keep track of all the football, but your best chance is here. Thousands and thousands of hours of football, each more climactic than the last. Constant, dizzying, 24-hour, year-long, endless football. Every kick of it massively mattering to someone, presumably. Watch it all here, all the time, forever. It will never stop. The football is officially going on forever. It will never be finally decided who has won the football. There is still everything to play for, and forever to play it in. So that's the football. Coming up, watch it, watch the football, watch it, it's gonna move, watch the football, it's football!
Should we go and put the telly on? Can you smell burning?
No, it's just this is London's burning, and you're quite impressionable.
This isn't London's burning, it's Pride and Prejudice.
Is it? Well, I've been watching it like it's London's burning.
What did you think was going on?
I thought it was a massive flashback.
What cup of tea?
Nah,
I don't think I do either, really.
seen this before.
Oh.
Oh, look, there was a fire.
That was a clip from your latest film, Sometimes Fires Go Out, which has been described as unrelentingly real, a devastatingly faithful rendition of how life is, and dull, dull, unbearably dull. Those quotes, oddly, all from the same review. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
In many ways, Sometimes Fires Go Out picks up on some of the themes from your earlier work, most notably your short film, The Man Who Has a Cough and It's Just a Cough and He's Fine, which we have a clip of.
Super.
Oh, Kylie, I do so love you.
Darling, are you all right?
It's just a cough. I'll be fine.
Oh, Adam, it's so good to see you.
You too, Kylie. If only I could shake this blasted cough. It's such a bore.
Yes. Of course, darling. Adam,
Hello, Kylie.
but you're better.
Well, yes, it's just a cough.
Oh,
Do you want to come back to mine?
look, I thought you had TB.
TB? No, I'd have mentioned that. God. No, it's just a cough.
Right. Wish I hadn't let you do me now.
Charming. Wonderful stuff.
Thank you. And did you notice that the Edwardian woman's character is called Kylie?
Yes.
A bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So, Peter, what would you say, and apologies if this seems like a crass question, is the horniest bra size on a woman? What? By which I mean, what, if anything, is the message in your films?
Well, I feel that films, the modern film industry, has increasingly failed to reflect reality as people live it. I mean, no one goes for a piss in Star Wars. You can watch the whole of Ghostbusters and no one brushes their teeth. And in Lost in Translation, nothing happens at all.
Well, let's move on to our next clip, which is from your 1939 drama, The Gathering People.
But surely, Prime Minister, Herr Hitler's actions demand the strongest possible response.
Hang on. I think I'm about to sneeze. No. No, I'm not. So frustrating.
Yes.
No. Actually, I need the loo. Righto.
Should we carry on talking about the war?
I think we should probably wait.
Right.
What makes me incredibly proud of that moment is that when it was first shown in the cinema, quite a lot of the audience actually went to the loo at the same point. Well, I assume they went to the loo. That they left, anyway.
Indeed. And so, could you tell me, and apologies if this seems like a naive question, but do puppies have Christmas?
What?
By which I mean, is there an extent to which your own rejection of narrative convention, cliché, if you will,
thank you,
has led you away from the very realism which you originally sought to portray?
Are you talking about the episode of Casualty?
I'm talking about the episode of Casualty.
I think they've had a terrible time with the builders.
Well, we've had damp, and it's literally the worst thing. Bye.
Aliens.
Your backwash is making it fizzier, did you know that?
Sorry, sir, it'll be the bonbons.
Look, Ginger! My nemesis has left a calling card. A single monogrammed glove. Pick it up, Ginger.
Yes, sir.
Look, Ginger! My nemesis has left another calling card. A single monogrammed panty liner. Pick it up, Ginger.
So I have to, sir.
Of course you do. I'm incredibly busy. Look, Ginger! My nemesis has left another calling card.
What's that in, sir?
There, on that fat man's wrist. Quick, pick it up before the police bungle onto the scene and contaminate the evidence.
Yes, sir.
Excellent use of the monogram panty liner.
He's taking my watch. I think he knows it, sir.
We must make good our escape, Ginger. I'll drive. In a world spinning as fast as the inside of home base when you've just had a go at a 4-pack of Dulux tester cans, who is left to fight for all that is right, proper and good and leather and full of money and belonging to that teenager who doesn't look like he can handle himself? Yes, it's the surprising adventures of me, Sir Digby Chicken Caesar. Stop, Ginger. I must think. We're so close to finding my nemesis. I believe we're looking for a menstruating child who is waterproof to a depth of 50 meters. But where can he be hiding in such a fiendish disguise?
I smell sausage rolls.
You mean something fishy?
No, I smell sausage rolls.
You mean you detect the dread hand of my nemesis's arch rival, Viscount von Sausage Rolls?
No, I can smell sausage rolls.
Fucking what?
I can smell sausage rolls.
Stop saying that, Ginger. Can you smell sausage rolls?
Sometimes.
Gadzooks! He must be hiding amongst these cake-eating dwarves. But how to outwit the guard? How did my nemesis shrink himself? When will Ginger find a better method for discovering waterproof dwarves? Why don't kids' parties have real booze anymore like they did when I was a dwarf? Find out in the next enthralling installment of The Surprising Adventures of Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
I mean, Kevin just wants to live a normal life, really, which is incredibly difficult for him, isn't it, darling?
Kevin Armstrong is no ordinary 12-year-old.
Come on, let's get you ready for school.
Everyday tasks like going to school, eating a family meal, or even going upstairs to bed
Be careful, dear.
present an enormous challenge.
Okay, jumper coming now.
Obviously, Kevin can't see very well, can he, darling? And that's because instead of a face, he's just got another arse.
Continuing the sensitive freak show series, we'll be telling the uplifting story of one boy's extraordinary bravery, as if that's what you're interested in, rather than the fact that he's got an arse for a face. Follow the trials and tribulations of one 12-year-old's struggle to lead a normal life, while also getting to have a good old stare at the freak in a way you can tell yourself is sort of okay. That's The Boy with an Arse for a Face, a story of love and triumph, but with loads of juicy pictures of a boy with an arse for a face, this Sunday on 5.
Right, well, this should be relatively painless. Scott, you've been with Celicron for 3 years now, is that right?
3 years, yes, that's right.
Ugh. And during that time, you've been responsible for marketing initiatives within your department?
Broadly, yes, although my remit tended to overlap with distribution.
Oh, for God's sake. Sorry, I should just point out, Derek is here to provide what we call extreme negative feedback, so that we can assess your ability to cope with stressful situations. Is that all right with you?
Oh, I see. Yes, that's fine.
Oh, it's fine, is it? Oh, well, as long as it's fine, that's all right then.
So, would you care to outline for us the main priorities facing a successful applicant for this position?
Well, the main problem, as I see it, has been our over-reliance on our core customers.
Yeah, right.
I mean, obviously, they've got to be looked after.
Fanny.
But there's little or no chance of the company achieving any meaningful growth
Stupid
in the long or even medium term unless we find a way to attract new consumers.
Oh, this is all great. This is so great. Let me get all this down.
Whether we do that by putting more resources into
absolutely,
existing strategies, or whether we try to overhaul our whole approach is, of course, a vexed question.
Oh, vexed, yeah, that's good. It's also vexed.
But if it's a major rethink we're talking about,
Ding.
then obviously we'll need to look carefully at next year's budget.
Ding!
To see what's feasible.
Ding, ding, ding!
Well, that makes sense.
Incidentally, you're coping very well with the extreme negative feedback there.
Well, thanks. I think I've got the hang of it now.
And action.
And it was here, in these skies, that the Luftwaffe was defeated. Not just by brave airmen in fine aircraft, but by invisible beams of electromagnetic energy that could see further than the human eye. The great British secret weapon, radar.
Yeah, that's all good. It's just the hands.
Oh, do you want me to move them more? For emphasis, that kind of thing.
Actually, move them less.
Righto. You're the telly expert.
And action.
And it was here, in these skies, that the Luftwaffe was defeated. Not just by brave airmen in fine aircraft, but by invisible beams of electromagnetic energy that could see further than the human eye.
Cut!
Is there something wrong with the camera?
No, but there is something wrong with your hands.
Not enough hand action.
Too much.
Really? You sure? No, of course, you've won a BAFTA. You wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
And action.
And it was here, in these skies.
Cut! So just keep them in your pockets, all right?
Sure. Anything to help?
All right, and action.
And it was here, in these skies, that the Luftwaffe was defeated. Not just by brave airmen in fine aircraft.
Cut!
Tina Edwards is no ordinary woman, because she has a second head that hates her.
You look so fucking old. Do you know that?
Continuing our point and laugh but in a caring way season, we'll see Tina struggle at home and at work.
Thanks very much. Thanks very much, twat.
We'll be half-heartedly listening to Tina's problems, while secretly hoping for lots of footage of her weird second head going mental. That's The Woman with the Second Head That Won't Stop Calling Her a Bitch.
Bitch.
This Friday on 5, in between the news and the gambling.
Yep. Shall we do this then?
I'm sorry about this, child.
No problem. Sure we'll get it this time. And action.
And it was here,
under these skies that the Luftwaffe was defeated, not just by brave airmen in fine aircraft, but by invisible beams of electromagnetic energy which could see further than the human eye. The great British secret weapon, radar!
Cut.
Forgive the blindfold, Mr. Cooch. An unfortunate necessity, I fear. I bid you welcome to the new headquarters of my organization.
Yeah, very nice. Call me Ryan.
Alas, I abhor informality. To business. Permit me to outline for you, if I may, the amusements I wish you to realize for me. This wall, for example. A sturdy and unyielding wall, wouldn't you say? But what I require, Mr. Cooch, is a cunning mechanism whereby pressure applied to a lever camouflaged as, shall we say, this volume of Miss Katie Price's Being Jordan, will rotate the entire wall to reveal on its dexter side, well, that need not concern you. Is that clear?
You want it not through?
No, you misapprehend me. The wall must remain, yet rotate. It must be there, yet not there.
You want a hatch?
No, Mr. Cooch, not a hatch. I wish for the entire wall to rotate, turn upon its axis, roundy round.
Why?
I just do.
Right, well, can't be done, I'm afraid. This is a load-bearing wall.
Nevertheless.
I mean, if it was this wall that you wanted to, what, rotate, is it?
Yes, rotate.
Well, it would be a huge job, but I think there's a way you could do it.
Well, somewhat less impressive, but the roaring fire lends a certain je ne sais quoi.
No, the fire'd have to go.
By no means. It is integral to the effect that the fire burns merrily in the grate as the wall turns.
Look, mate, if you rotate a wall with a burning fire in it, the effect that you'll get is a room full of smoke. I can't revolve the chimney, mate. It's down to health and safety.
Forgive my levity, Mr. Cooch, but when you come to know me better, you will learn that neither health nor safety are among my primary concerns.
Look, if you want to rotate this wall, here's what you need to do. Fireplace decommissioned, yellow and black edging around all moving sections, clear, well-lit signage saying, warning, this wall may revolve.
I begin to find you tiresome, Mr. Cooch.
Don't get personal, mate. It's not me with a bonkers interior designer.
Look, if not a revolving wall, then how about a nice, simple trapdoor?
Trapdoor? Yeah, it sounds possible.
Excellent. Well, I want them under each of these seats with chutes leading down to a tank full of ravenous piranhas.
Fair enough. I'll have that done by Tuesday. Action.
But it was here, under these skies, that the Luftwaffe was defeated. Not just by brave airmen in fine aircraft, but by invisible beams of electromagnetic energy, which could see further than the human eye.
Cut!
Was there a problem, Charles? I thought the arms were rather good on that one.
Well, the thing about writing an American courtroom drama is that even though we don't necessarily know that much about courtrooms or America...
Or drama.
No, we do know about drama, that's what I'm saying. We felt it being such a rarefied field, we didn't need to mess around with that much so-called research before knocking out 10 episodes.
Yeah. I mean, how many people do you know who've actually been to America or met a lawyer?
Or both. Or either.
Or either.
Doesn't happen.
Damn it, Speedo, you're the best defense attorney this side of Palm Springs in Florida. So why are you now going to become a prosecutor? Isn't it like poacher to gatekeeper already?
Listen, Janice, I'm sick of sticking up for rapists brilliantly so they don't go to prison. It's time to use my powers for good, not evil.
Yeah, a lot of people wondered why you stuck up for rapists in the first place.
I guess I just like rapists.
Speedo?
Relax, Janice. That's just my wicked sense of humor. I'm brilliant partly because I'm fucked up.
You can say that again.
Madam Mayor.
So, you're my new chief lawyer in charge of making criminals go to prison instead of sticking up for them so they don't.
That's me.
Tell me, do you still wear Speedos in bed?
Madam Mayor,
I know I work for you now, but I needn't remind you it was a very long time ago that we were shacking.
And I needn't remind you that you work for me now.
Don't remind me.
I needn't.
Don't.
Mr. Speedo?
Janice.
I'm not Janice.
Mr. Speedo, it's time for you to meet your new team.
Madam Mayor. Janice.
Mr. Speedo, we're your new...
I know who you are. Katie Kelly, tough, brilliant, but unpredictable. Graduated Yale first class cum laude. Brian Beaufort, tough, brilliant, and a chess grandmaster. Graduated Harvard, Yale, and Princeton, cum laude in first class. Mike Mantley, tough, brilliant, and a complete asshole. Graduated Stanford, Yale, Harvard, Fuxtons, cum loudly, kumbaya. Yeah, I've read the files. Now what do you want to do? Suck my dick or look at some villains? Because let me tell you people, I've got a complicated relationship with my daughter and a perennial attitude problem due to the fact my Speedos are too tight for me. So let me tell you, you need to decide what's it gonna be, my way or the freeway!
Why did I hire Speedo? He's tough.
Did you rate this woman?
No.
Did you rate this woman?
No.
Did you rate this woman?
No.
Did you rate this woman?
Yes, yes, whatever you say.
No further questions.
He loves justice.
What is it, Leslie?
I was just thinking about how much I goddamn love justice.
Have you ever thought about getting some Speedos that fit you better?
Maybe when I'm dead.
And he always does the right thing in the end.
Did you steal his wallet?
No.
Did you steal his wallet? Hold on. Speedo.
Daddy?
Honey?
You missed my 16th birthday.
Damn it. I'm sorry, honey. I've been real busy at work.
I guess I just missed Mom.
That's right. Listen, I'm gonna make it up to you. How about I come to your 17th birthday?
Really?
I'll try.
Thanks, Daddy. I love you.
I love you too. Great kid. Did you steal his wallet? I see you wearing that t-shirt I bought you.
Yeah. Well, you did drop quite a few hints about it, actually, so I pretty much felt I had to.
You're very welcome.
You don't think it makes me look fat, do you?
No. I don't actually think that's possible.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's not what I meant.
Oh.
What I meant was the only way it's possible for a t-shirt to contribute to making someone look fat is if they ate it.
Did you deliberately buy this t-shirt to make me look fat?
No, of course not. I bought it to deliberately make you look gay. You look fat whatever you wear.
Why do you want me to look gay?
None of your business!
Sorry. Hang on.
All right, if you must know, I got into a bit of a row the other night with this bloke who was gay, and I said some things that could be construed as homophobic.
What sort of things?
Nothing, really. Nothing. Just a bit of backs to the wall chaps, watch out, he wants to bum you. I mean, it was completely ironic.
Bloody hell.
Look, it was being incredibly rude about Tony Blair. And Tony can't defend himself, you know. He hasn't got an army anymore. So I'm just covering my arse, so to speak, by making you look gay so, you know, I can say, look, there's no way I'm homophobic. I spend my whole time working with that bender. I mean, I wouldn't phrase it like that.
And where does that leave?
Look, it's no skin off your nose. You haven't got a girlfriend.
In what way do those two statements go together?
Well, you might as well be gay. I mean, one of us ought to be gay. I used to have a go. Remember my earring?
Yeah.
Well, so now it's your turn.
But if everyone thinks I'm gay, I'll never ever get a girlfriend, will I?
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but that is kind of the case already. You know, I mean, at least this way you've got an excuse. You know, I never found happiness because Rob made me pretend to be gay for his career. That's a lot better than I never found happiness because of reasons to do with, I don't know, attractiveness or smell.
I don't smell.
Well, must be attractiveness then. Just trying to give you a get out, mate.
Thanks.
Have a biscuit.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the true purpose of the Calippo organization. Now, doubtless, this may come as a shock to some of you. So let me assure you, if any of you have any moral qualms about my little proposition, you're more than welcome to simply walk away. So, any niggling little doubts?
Yes, I thought that all sounded a bit... So, I might go, if that's all right. But I won't tell anyone, I swear.
No, Hugo. I know you won't.
Well, no, I won't.
I'm quite sure you won't.
What's that?
Nothing. Don't you worry about that.
Okay, so am I free to go?
Yes. Just sit tight for a moment, though. We need to talk about your redundancy package. Why isn't it?
Because you need to press the other button.
God, yeah.
Sorry, what's going on?
Nothing. Now, we can forward date your pension to...
Attention. Trapdoor number 3 is about to open. Please clear the area.
Trapdoor? Is there a trapdoor?
No, it's just an emergency drill. You sit tight.
Trapdoor 3 is about to open. Please clear the area.
I think I might go.
No, stay. But we haven't talked about what sort of a leaving bash you might...
Trapdoor 3 now opening.
Oh, terrific.
Well, what happened was, we were halfway through filming the first series of Speedo, our American courtroom drama about the tough lawyer with the fatal flaw that sounds like his name.
I don't need you to bust my balls, lady. I'm wearing a pair of incredibly tight Speedos that do that for me.
When the actor who played Speedo suddenly died.
Want to know why they never sold the beef in Albuquerque?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Which was sad, but mainly annoying.
Well, it wasn't that annoying, because we finished the script, so basically not our problem.
Yeah, we've just got someone else to play Speedo. There was some talk about us rewriting the scripts to make them suit him more, but...
We were on a cruise around the Med by then, and I hadn't taken my laptop with me, so...
What are you going to do?
I'm not comfortable with this, Speedo.
Madam Mayor, I'm never comfortable. Well, you knew that about me by now.
But you're the wrong lawyer for this case. How can a rich white lawyer like you defend this poor black kid?
Listen, Mayor, I may be white, but I'm not stupid. That kid is innocent, and he deserves the best lawyer in the world. That's me. Doesn't matter what damn color he is. I ain't telling you nothing. Okay, I get it. You don't want to talk to the big white guy in the suit.
You are a big white guy in a suit.
I know I'm the big white guy in the suit, but are we so very different? Watch this.
Check it out. White dude got some moves. You can be my lawyer.
Well, the important thing when writing a sports movie is not to get too bogged down in the so-called rules of the sport.
Yeah, I mean, this was our first film writing project, so initially we didn't really know where to start. I suppose we just started typing.
Yeah, and luckily there's this pop-up in Microsoft Word that says, "It looks like you're trying to write a heartwarming British underdog movie. Would you like some help?" And then you just have to enter the character names and the context.
So we put Wimbledon, but then it popped up, there is already a heartwarming British underdog movie called Wimbledon. Are you sure you want to replace it?
So then we had to think again, and in the end, we almost deliberately went for a sport that no one knows much about.
Well, almost deliberately, because as it turns out, some people know quite a lot about cricket. Unlike us.
Yeah.
In a time past hope, in a world gone to crap, one man had an idea.
Here, look, lads. Look what I've found.
Calm down, Arthur. There's no point getting excited about anything. The steel mine's closed and we're on the scrap heap. It's official.
No, but look. Earn big pounds playing cricket.
Well, it sounds fine, Arthur. But cricket, here in Yorkshire, don't talk soft.
Did I hear someone say cricket? That's a word I've not heard in a long time.
What would you know about cricket?
I only used to coach the Manchester United team the year they won the European Cricket Cup.
But to us, you seem like some mad old drunk.
That's the other thing about me. Apart from knowing about cricket, it was the Ashes. I could have won them, but I bowled her wide.
You bowled her wide in the Ashes final? How can you live with your sen?
I know!
Enter the Ashes? You lot? You taking the piss?
Why not? Arthur's a dab hand with a silly mid on, and Pete can do follow-ons like no one's ever seen.
Come on, let us enter. We got stumps in us blood.
Oh, you won't be talking like that when you have to face the West Indies in the second round. They've won the Ashes every year since they beat the Dallas Cowboys in 1978.
Well, we'll just have to practice our catching and throwing and penalties and that.
Ten! Come on, lads! You've got to bat more!
But the bat, it's so narrow, it's perverse!
First rule of cricket, never call the bat narrow. What the bat is very, very wide and very, very short. Wow. Now, carry on bowling and try and do that thing with your hand and your wrist where you make it bounce funny.
Welcome to the 200th World Ashes Cricket Cup between West Germany and Pisswhiddle Steel Batters from Pisswhiddle in Yorkshire.
Well, the Pisswhiddle team very much the underdogs, but anyone who saw them beat Yugoslavia at cricket in the semis by 400 wickets to 7 runs, all of it for 8, will know that they're not to be underestimated.
And West Germany, famously a bunch of cheats.
As ever.
What are you doing? Now that it's half-time and it looks like we're about to lose, I want to tell you a story. I knew a young man who had a dream to win the Ashes. That young man was me. But he bowled her wide and became a that is, I bowled her wide and became a drunk. So don't do that! Now it's your turn to be the team that stands in pairs with the bats rather than the ones in a sort of spread out crowd chucking it around. So make the most of that! And remember, there's no such thing as a draw in cricket! Yes! Yeah, go on, my son!
These Pisswhiddle boys really can cricket.
What a run.
This summer, from the location manager of Billy Elliot and the catering staff who brought you the full Monty.
Yes! Remember what I taught you! No, not that! I was wrong!
Featuring someone who was very nearly in Brassed Off, comes a film to touch the child in all of us, but not in that way.
They're bringing urns and sandwiches onto the pitch. They think it's tea. It is now. And this is for the Ashes. I can't believe they've done it.
cinemas this summer the full number of overs that are scheduled to be bowled that day.
And remember, lads, it isn't over until the full number of overs that are scheduled to be bowled that day have been bowled!
That's June 25th. Which has all been restored to how we think it would have looked when the rooms were originally laid out in the 18th century.
Just I found it. So, is this really your mother's house, sir?
Dear Mama, I keep telling her to get Sky Plus.
And this room is still known as the Hanover bedroom, as it is believed that George II stayed here not long after his accession. And I believe still remained a friend of the family for some time after. Excuse me, what the hell do you think you're doing? Security!
Tell Mama I won't be dining tonight.
You two, out.
We're not having sex! We're not having sex!
I shall report you to my mother, Lady House. Ginger, I think my nemesis has corrupted even my beloved mother.
In a country lacerated by the sharp shards of broken brown-eyed promises, in a world bent low by the burden of disease, war, and the price of Thunderbird, who is left to make full account to God of Britain's depleted moral minibar? Yes, it's the surprising adventures of me, Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
I am overtaking, but we're on a hill.
What, sir?
Oh, my God! The rolls!
Oh, have your nemesis' henchman turned it into an old banger again, sir?
I think not. This bears all the hallmarks of the Countess.
Countess, we meet again.
He's got jams!
This is my valet and handyman Ginger, a good man in a crisis.
Thank you, sir. Just to say, if I get any more sober, my dead kidney will start to throb again.
He's got jams!
If I may.
He's got jams!
Now, Countess, tell me, are you... give that to me.
He's got jams!
Are you in league with my nemesis?
There's a soggy pack of Rothmans in that bag.
You are!
He's got jams!
Ginger, beat the crap out of her. I'm sorry, Countess. I'm going to have to confiscate your jewels. You forced it upon yourself. How will I break the unholy alliance between the Countess and my nemesis? How will I tell friend from foe if not by asking them for a quid and then pushing them over? Is it true that if you sneak into the London Eye, they'll let you sleep there? Find out next week in The Surprising Adventures of Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
This one's just full of dog shit, sir.
This is just the birth certificate of her estranged daughter. What a wasted day!
I think it makes you 19 times more the man, but it doesn't.
Alan has 19 penises, which, after the watershed, we can show you. Come on, that's got to be worth a look.
I mean, to start with, you just think it's normal. You think everyone's got 19 penises.
Continuing our People Who've Grown into Spectacularly the Wrong Shape season, you get the chance to have a good old stare without feeling guilty. That's The Man Who Had So Many Penises He Was Worth Making a Television programme About, later tonight. Roll up, roll up.
So when do they use the kilns?
I just told you, they don't use kilns. There are no kilns.
What, so you're telling me that you don't have to heat up milk to turn it into cheese?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You don't get cheese just by cooking milk.
But that's how it was discovered. Someone left some milk on a hot stone and it turned into cheese.
That isn't true.
That's how they used to store it when they had too much milk. They didn't have fridges, David.
I accept that, Rob.
Yeah, so how did they turn the cheese back into milk? They needed the kilns.
You can't turn cheese back into milk. Apply heat to cheese and what you get is melted cheese, not milk.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about, do you?
I know how cheese is made.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, you take milk and then you leave it to... Not ferment exactly, but then you scrape up... You separate the curds and whey.
This isn't a nursery rhyme, David.
And then you leave it until...
You put it in the kiln until it forms a hard skin so that it doesn't fall to bits.
Cheese doesn't form its own skin. They put the skin on.
They put the skin on?
Yes!
Did you hear what you just said? They put the skin on.
Oh, what? So you think Edam has a particularly red skin because of the temperature they bake the milk at?
I'm not claiming to be a fucking scientist, David. I just know they don't put the... How do they put the skin on?
I don't know how they put the fucking skin on.
Well, what are we talking about then?
I didn't start it.
You've got a problem,
no,
mate.
You've got a problem.
You've got a problem. You've got a problem. You've got a problem.
Lord of anger.
You've got a problem.
Lord of anger.
Truly, this is an historic day. Their gracious majesty's confidence in humble Columbus is vindicated. There is a western route to the Indies, and therefore I hereby name these islands the West Indies.
East Indies.
What?
East Indies, surely.
What are you talking about? We sailed west to find them, didn't we? They're to the west of us. Therefore, they're the West Indies.
Yeah, but I thought the whole point was that we were proving that the world is a globe. So if these truly are the Indies, which incidentally is something else I'd quite like to talk to you about at some point, but assuming they are the Indies, then they must be the East Indies, the most easterly point of the Indies. Do you see?
Do you see this?
It's your hat.
What kind of hat?
Captain's hat.
What does that make me?
Captain.
Yes, it does. And what does that make these?
The West Indies.
Bingo.
So, Sir Walter, the new world lies at our feet. And have you given any thought, I wonder, as to what to call it?
We shall name it, of course, after our beloved Queen.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, sir.
Let it pass and hail to this glorious land, Virginia. What?
Who's Virginia?
Why, the Queen of England, you dog.
Oh, right. Except, I don't know how to put this, but she's not called Virginia, is she? She's called Elizabeth.
I'm well aware of that, but she is, I trust you will agree, a virgin.
Yeah, as far as I know. I mean, I'm sure she is, but do we really want to name a country after that fact?
Well, why not?
Well, it seems a bit rude.
Rude? How so rude?
Well, you know, to other nations, bringing up the fact that our Queen's never done it seems a bit personal. They might not want to know.
OK, well, maybe I'll have a think about it. Oh, hang on. Remind me, who's the captain?
You are.
And whose boat is it?
Your boat.
Yeah, and who is it that decides what we call the, you know?
You do.
Do I?
Yes.
Do I really?
Yes.
Welcome to Virginia. No, I can't do Thursday. I'm making that documentary.
What documentary?
Well, I'm making a documentary about the Battle of Stalingrad.
Since when?
They asked me ages ago.
Why didn't they ask me?
I don't know. They probably didn't think it was your thing.
It could be my thing. I could make a documentary. All you have to do is learn your lines and vaguely look like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it? Although, in this case, I actually do know quite a lot about the Battle of Stalingrad.
What, because you've read Stalingrad?
Not just that.
And you've played a character in a sitcom who's also read Stalingrad. So they put one and one together and get someone who's not only pretended to read a book, but has also read a book.
That is definitely not how it works.
I mean, where did they get the idea that you're the clever one? You're nowhere near as clever as you think.
Well, neither are you.
Yes, but at least I know I'm not.
What? You know you're not as clever as you think?
Yes, unlike you.
So how clever do you think you are?
Very clever.
And how clever do you know you are really?
Well, less clever than that. You've laid some kind of trap.
So, to recap, what's good about you as opposed to me is that you know you're several degrees less clever than you think you are, and that's somehow morally healthy, whereas my opinion of my own intelligence, as flawed an evaluation as anyone's is likely to be, is deemed unreliable because of its albeit subjective consistency.
You do see why you never get laid, don't you?
What news, number one?
Captain, the Lord has delivered us to a truly wondrous land. Lush subtropical plains stretching as far as the eye can see. It's 90 degrees in the shade, even though it's November. There are herds of 7-foot-tall, two-legged creatures bouncing across the landscape at tremendous speeds.
Yes. Do you know where it reminds me of? Wales.
Wales? Really, sir?
Oh, yes. Don't you think?
What, the vast terra incognita with fauna and flora hitherto undreamt of by sights puts you in mind of nothing so much as Rill?
No, of course not. Not North Wales. That's ridiculous. It's nothing like North Wales. No, South Wales, of course. The resemblance is uncanny.
Right. Does this mean you're going to name it what I think you're going to name it?
Well, I don't know. Remind me, who's the captain?
You are.
And who's got the captain's hat, the captain's table, the captain's cabin, and the captain's log?
You have all of them, sir.
Well, I tell you what, number one, you're an ambitious man. Why don't you decide what we call it?
I think we should call it New South Wales.
Good name.
Look, I'm sorry I said the thing about you not having sex very often. I'm sure you get up to all sorts and just don't tell me about it.
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, that's all been going quite well, actually.
Really? Sorry, really?
Yes, let's just say there's been quite a lot of pussy action.
David?
See you at Marcos tonight, David.
Hey! Hey! See you there, James.
What? Are you going to some kind of sex place with him?
It's not a sex place, Rob. It's just a unisex nudist sauna. It's all perfectly friendly.
Oh, yeah, sounds friendly.
What is your problem?
Why are you going with him?
I'm not going to go on my own. I might get horribly raped. And he's a big guy, and you're married.
Well, I could have gone out with you looking for women before I was married.
You were in a long-term relationship.
Before her.
You were in a long-term relationship.
Before her.
You were in a long-term relationship.
Before him.
You were in a long-term relationship.
They weren't a long-term relationship.
Still didn't talk to me much.
All right, they don't count. Before them.
Before them? We hadn't met.
All right, fine. Well, you go and have fun with loads of women.
Well, I sort of might.
While I have fun with one excellent and very, very sexy woman for the rest of my life.
Good for you.
You do know about condoms, don't you?
Oh, for God's sake!
Well, he won't explain it.
Greenland?
Whatever.
How much for the wardrobe?
That one, mate. 250.
It's quite a lot, isn't it?
Not really. French oak, 1890s, gateway to Narnia. Lovely marquetry work on the doors. 250.
Sorry, did you just say gateway to Narnia?
That's right, love.
What, the Narnia?
Yes, mate. Paperbacks are all 50p, mate.
Sorry, what? Witches, gnomes, all that?
I think they prefer the term dwarves, but yeah.
Aslan?
Oh, yeah, he's lovely, yeah. Bit mysterious, but then he is a lion, so hard to know what they're thinking.
So, what, you've actually been to Narnia?
Oh, yeah, it's lovely. Bit like the Cotswolds.
And you're selling it at a car boot sale because...
Well, I don't really need it anymore. I mean, you know, it's good when I had the flat. Handy to have a bit of outside space, but, you know, since we moved, we've got a garden and fitted wardrobes, so...
Can we have a go?
Oh, yeah, it all works, yeah. Knock yourself out. They're £1, darling.
Come, my love! The stab went...
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, right, yeah, I remember.
What do you reckon?
We were in Narnia for years and years. And we became king and queen, and we were good and just, and we loved all the time, apart from when we had to do a battle, but then we always won. And I had a little mouse who was my servant who could speak.
Did you? That's nice. Well, I'll tell you what, 250, but I'll throw in free delivery.
Yes. Yes. What?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit...
It's a bit what?
It's a bit nice. It's a bit Christian.
What?
Let's go and have another look at that leather sofa.
Fine, I think. Donkey rides, completely safe. Donkey rides, £10 or vital supplies in kind.
Can we go soon, sir, before another dog takes an interest in my bottom?
You asked for that, Ginger, you ass-wiggling little tart.
I didn't mean to wiggle it, sir. I was just trying to relieve the usual itch.
Hello, you look poorly. I'm the Queen of England. What's your name?
Digby.
Would you like my candy floss, Digby?
I'd like the stick.
Shut up, Ginger! Are you sure it's not a cloud of poisonous gas sent by my nemesis to poison us both, Your Majesty?
Silly. Arise, Sir Digby.
Can I scratch my anus now, please, sir?
You should get better. Go to a hospital. Now put me down. I have to have dinner with Fiancé.
Of course. You're brilliant French double agent. My mouth is melting! Poisonous gas! Poisonous gas!
Don't leave me, sir! Don't leave me, sir!
Not much time. Must get to hospital.
Need cover. The weird relief! The weird relief! Your Majesty, to the A&E!
In a world spinning rapidly off its hinges on streets cluttered with hood-wielding thugs peddling disco biscuits and cheap fireworks, who is left to fight for honor, justice, and enough loose change for a bottle of Happy Shopper Ouzo? Yes, it's the surprising adventures of me, Sir Digby Chicken Caesar. Now listen carefully, Ginger. The Queen was very specific. My nemesis has disguised his poisonous pink gas factory as a hospital so as to pass off the poisonous gas as harmless, very powerful pills and drugs.
Was that exactly what she said, sir?
This small woman has given counsel to 11 Prime Ministers, not including myself.
For you?
I don't like to go on about it. So I think she knows what she's talking about when she tells us to come here and steal the pills. One of my nemesis' henchmen.
Can I help you?
My friend here has been brutally stabbed.
And who did that to you?
Al Capone.
Right, well, this is an orthopaedics ward. You need to go downstairs to casualty.
For the Queen! Great Ginger, to the smack cabinet! How many harmless narcotics must Ginger and I consume before the Empire is safe? What the hell happened to my grant from the Home Office? How much longer will Benji's remain the last sandwich shop not to have security men on the door? Find out in the next thrilling installment of The Surprising Adventures of Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
Which leads us to the unfortunate conclusion that this latest murder was also the work of the so-called identity killer.
Now, Inspector Danvers will take your questions.
How can you be sure this is the identity killer's handiwork?
Well, because as with his previous victims, he's left at the scene of the crime details of his identity.
So the killer has a calling card?
I suppose you could say that, yes.
What is it?
Well, on this occasion, it was a calling card. On previous occasions, he's been known to leave his birth certificate, the address of his MySpace page, and on one occasion, a series of unconnected numbers next to the three-letter word mob. So, we're looking into the possibility that there may be connections with organised crime. So, what have we got?
Nothing, sir. All he's left this time is a passport-sized photograph and 2 recent utility bills. Oh, my God, sir, look at that.
I know. What a waste.
Come and have a look at this, Sarge. Well, it's still running, sir. Should we have a look at the tape?
Ah, what? So we're sitting around looking at footage of Mr. Eric Hale, Flat 2, Addington Buildings, Swindon, murdering a man, and meanwhile the identity killer could strike again. No, at this point, all we can do is just wait for him to make a mistake. Morning, sir. So let's go through it one last time. All we've got is a name, an address, an occupation, a phone number, a modus operandi, motive, opportunity, a confession, and him in the room. Aye. So, I ask you all, where the hell do we go from here?
We could try arresting him, boss.
Or is that just what he wants us to do?
No, it isn't.
Or is that just what he wants us to think?
Look, I'm just gonna go.
He's always that one step ahead of us. And then on the Wednesday, Dan, it's the bath scene, Dan. Now, we've talked about this, haven't we? You're fine with the nudity, aren't you, Dan?
Yeah, absolutely fine, yeah. I mean, people don't have baths with their pants on, right?
Exactly. I will be asking you to take your pants off while I'm there.
Fine. I think it's important to the realism of the film.
Yeah, realism, yeah.
And it'll be a closed set, won't it? I mean, you know, I don't really want there to be too many people kind of hanging around while I'm, you know...
While you're taking off all your clothes to be filmed.
Yeah.
Leave that to me, Dan.
It'll just be like me and the cameraman.
It'll be like that. Yes, you and the cameraman. And me, of course.
Well, can't do a scene without the director.
Not this scene. And the sound man and 4 or 5 electricians to make sure you're lit nicely, and the continuity lady and the makeup lady and her assistant and the work experience girl.
Right, but basically...
But no need for the costume department, because you won't have a costume on. You'll be bad.
Right, no, of course they won't be there, yeah.
So basically you'll be on your own. I mean, obviously, the props people and the designer need to be there. And I think that's the day the producer's bringing his wife and 3 teenage daughters.
Right. But, I mean, it'll all be shot tastefully, won't it? I mean, obviously I'll be naked, but you won't actually see my penis.
I'll see your penis, Dan. I'll see it loads.
Yeah, but sure, but, I mean, you won't actually be filming my penis.
Well, there are no guarantees in this business, Dan, but if there's one thing I can say, it's that I'll try and avoid being very unsurprised if your penis doesn't not get filmed and put on general release up and down the land.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Is it true you're not wearing any underpants, Dan?
Yes.
Blimey.
So, how's the rest of the filming going?
The rest of... Oh, fine, Dan. We're all pleased with all the rest of the filming.
Hope this bath isn't too cold.
Well, that's what I meant to talk to you about, Dan.
We thought that rather than your character getting into a bath, what would be better is that if your character was still naked, but instead of getting into a bath, getting tied to the wheel of doom, which is then revolved.
Why the chain?
We just thought it was more visually interesting.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it is. Who are all these people?
Just some random people.
Right.
So we're a little bit pushed for time, Dan. So, if you could just slip out of your dressing gown and get yourself tied to the wheel of doom, we'll start filming.
Okay. Gavin, you are just filming me from here up, yeah?
Absolutely, Dan. Don't you worry.
Oh, okay.
How much is this, mate?
That's £5, mate.
£5?
Well, it is the Holy Grail. £5. Take it or leave it.
Sorry, did you say that this was the Holy Grail?
Yes, mate. Holy Grail, cup of Christ, £5. All right, sweetheart. My Little Pony, 50p.
This is the Holy Grail?
Yes, mate. It's a cup Jesus used at Last Supper. Drink from it, you become immortal. I've got a box somewhere. £5.
Right. And that works, does it?
Oh, yeah, I'm immortal. Yeah, it's great. I mean, obviously, if you're a depressive personality, it's not such a good idea, but if you basically love life, then it's wicked. All the videos are 50p, mate.
Can I see it working?
What?
Well, it's just I bought a stereo over there last week and that didn't work, so...
Oh, honestly. There's no trust anymore, is there?
I don't feel any different.
Excuse me, mate.
Brilliant.
Will you take 4?
Go on, then.
Hang on, though. I'm immortal anyway now. I don't need it.
No, mate, that'll wear off.
Immortality that wears off? We've all got immortality that wears off. That's just mortality.
Actually, that's a good point. I think I'll keep it. That bayonet's 20 quid unless you want me to pull it out.